Hey there, hello, welcome. Welcome back to my channel. This is In the Void once more. I'm here again with another reading, and I just want to say right off the bat, I am so grateful to have you guys come through and watch my readings. Yeah, this is a general reading for the sign of Virgo. Just to kind of, I'm going to be doing readings for you guys every day now. So please let me know how you prefer your reading in the comments. Let me know if you like quickies every day, or maybe quickies twice a day, or you prefer like the longer, 20-minute readings, kind of like every day or every other day. Just tell me what will help you, or what you guys like, how y'all like to receive y'all reading, honey, and I got you just how you want it. So yeah, outside of that, yeah, welcome. Another disclaimer, excuse how like tired I look, you guys. This week I'm gonna look like this because there's a lot going on. I'm doing a lot of grieving. I have a lot of health stuff going on, as you can see. I don't know if you can see it through the camera, but like I have some swelling on my wrists and my hands, and like it's pretty bad. I'm just kind of having a bad flare is what it's called, with what I have going on medical wise. But oh yeah, and it makes me very tired. It's the worst. But I'm here, and my spirit is doing better now that I'm here with you guys. Honestly, doing doing tarot really and really just like it really increases my spirit, increase my mood. Like it really makes me feel better. Like I can sit there and binge watch Netflix, and that's not it. The only thing that literally makes me feel better is meditation and doing tarot readings. So yeah, I can't be too apologetic for how I look, because honey, I don't feel my best. I'm not gonna get glammed up. I'm not gonna get super dressed. Y'all lucky I put some clothes on and I didn't just put my robe on, because that's what I really wanted to do. I really want to just have my robe on. All right, spirit, I've already cleared the space and made it whole and sacred for you guys. What's up, Virgo? What's up, home team? What's up with y'all, man? It's a lot going on today. Wow. Okay, so the Knight of Swords just flew out. We're going to see how we're doing with our progress. I'm very interested to see how everything's going, for the sign of Virgos. Also Aquarius too. I'm going to do them as well. All right, so oof, my hands hurt so bad. My hands and my wrists. Like not even my hands so much, it's just my wrists. My wrists hurt. I don't know if I should take this. Let me just take it. Whatever. If it doesn't resonate, then it just won't resonate. But I kind of feel like it should have came out. I just like felt it too much flip over. I don't know. We might have to check and see what's going on. Clear and concise messages for Virgo spirit. Virgos. Oh wow. Okay, so I'm just gonna look at what came out. Okay, so we got the Knight of Swords here. We also got the Six of Swords in reverse. So there's some like in our head kind of energy here. Oh man, okay, this doesn't look very amazing, but it's okay. We have to understand what's going on in order to fix it or to deal with it however we choose to. So let's just get right into what we have so far. So first we have the Knight of Swords in the upright. That's about action, impulsiveness, and defending beliefs. So a lot of Virgos right now could be taking some action towards something that is important to them, something that, I don't know, somebody's out there taking some action right now. And it could be for a number of reasons. So we can dig deeper into it in a second. I'm not going to try to read too much into it. I'm not as connected as I could be right now because of how I feel. And that's just kind of how the gift works. Your gift is stronger when you're connected. So, yeah, I'm just here for you guys. So I'm connecting for you, and then I'm going to disconnect. and do some meditation and relaxing myself after this. But anyways, yeah, somebody's taking action and impulsiveness towards something, and they're very defending their beliefs a whole lot right now. So that's what's happening with someone. Someone's story. There's this Six of Swords here in the reverse. So it's about emotional baggage, unresolved issues, and resisting transition. That makes a whole lot of sense with the other readings that I've been getting, but who knows? Like, I don't want to really continue it from the last one. I do each one kind of like more fresh. So if this is coming up, this could just be the energy of, you know, the people who are watching. So if it's continued, then just take it as it resonates, you know. But yeah, there's this emotional baggage that someone's still dealing with, unresolved issues, the issues that someone could be facing. They feel like they need some type of closure. They want to resolve it in some type of way, which is very natural. It makes sense. Sometimes when things happen in our lives, like, it's just so life-changing, or if it affects us so deeply that we like, you know, we're humans, you know, we're not perfect. We're not always going to do the perfect thing each time, Virgo. So I felt like that was needed to say, especially to you guys, because, you know, we try and do things so perfectly all the time, and that's just not, it's not realistic, you know. And there's a resisting of transition. So there's this transition forward for a lot of Virgos right now, I think, to like receive, you know, good karma and good fortune that is due to a lot of you. But there's this resistance in moving forward, and it's almost like you're sacrificing your blessings because you want to resolve an issue that happened, which makes perfect sense. Like, I get it. Five of Cups in the upright. It's about loss, grief, self-pity. So that goes hand in hand right there. The loss and the grief and the beating yourself up over what happened is what got you, some of you guys, resisting the transition forward, because you really want to resolve something that's going on. There's a lot of emotional baggage around this thing that's happening in your life. After that, we have the Judgment card in the reverse. So that's a lack of self-awareness, doubt, and self-loathing. So someone is feeling really down on themselves. Someone is taking it as far to, like, you know, hating themselves almost. You know what I'm saying? Like, whew, okay. So there's this lack of self-awareness, doubt. That's because there's this some type of reconciliation, unresolved issues that probably need to be, you know, resolved in order for someone to move on, move along. My hair looks crazy, y'all. I just took my scarf off. It just looks crazy. Whatever, I don't care. I don't guys. Yeah, and even in your energy, Virgo, it's making me feel kind of shitty, but you know what? It's all right. I'm just gonna, you know, what I like to do to protect myself from bad energy is just like imagine, it's kind of hard to explain in short, but basically I imagine my energetic field being like golden white light, and it's just like stretching 6 feet above my head, 6 feet below my feet, and 6 feet out in every direction, and that protects me. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, because it's too much going on right now. All right, so we almost 10 minutes in, so let's dig deeper. Dang, what the heck? The way that this card flew out, y'all, I'm just gonna take it, because the way it flew out was just kind of crazy. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune here. So there's definitely another fated transition or cycle that's gonna happen. Even though you're not moving forward, Virgo, some of you guys, I got a feeling Spirit is gonna force you forward. So that doesn't sound very like pleasant, but Spirit does most things in a very a way that isn't gonna like harm you, especially if it's to put you in a better position. So be looking out for something to happen that's very much so fated, but it's gonna help move you forward. So I think a lot of you can expect something happening in your life that'll help you move forward out of this kind of stuck, disappointed, you know, 5 of Cups energy. That real, you see those kind of gaudy colors? Yeah, like Spirit's trying to move you out of that and into something else, because you're doubting yourself and you're doubting this beautiful transition ahead of you. And even if, you know, you're doubting it because there's something in the past that's holding you back, but fate is trying to move you forward. So yeah. Anything else, Spirit? Why is this 5 of Cups here? Why is this Judgment in reverse here? Why are all of these disappointing cards here, Spirit? Oh, that's too many. That's too many, Spirit. Sorry. You know what? How many is it? Let's see. Wow, okay. I'm just gonna take them because they seem like they match. I'm clarifying 3 cards, so it makes sense that 4 will come out, you know? Can't be picky. Beggars can't be choosers. Now, can we? No. Ooh, I look a mess. And my standards, like don't get me wrong, like my skin is popping. Like if y'all could really see the details on my skin right now, y'all would agree that my skin is popping. Actually, let me move this bang out the way, honey. So just excuse me while I like fix myself for a second. I gotta move the bang. It's not primed. Yeah, okay, that's better. Ooh. Okay, whatever. It's not about me. It's just weird being on camera for people looking crazy. But you know what? I'm just gonna have to get over it today because I got a feeling y'all have already seen me looking kind of shot. And this one, you know, y'all have. It's so many videos where I'm looking crazy. So I don't really care what people think. I can't stand those people that's like, try not to be called crusty. Krusty's nuts, you know? Ain't nobody always got time to look good all the fucking time. I be fired all the time. I deserve a week of like relaxed attire. And just because the internet doesn't see it, don't make it not real. Because these streets see it. The streets see it for sure. The streets of Los Angeles see it. Niggas be finna run into poles and bitches be trying to come up with their best pickup lines. All right, anyway. Ace of Cups. You know, I gotta be silly to pick my mood up because, you know, we all going through it right now, I feel. So, yeah, for sure, you know, this strength card is here. Spirit is saying that, you know, even though you have inner strength, bravery, compassion, and focus, obviously, Virgo, you're probably setting that aside because whatever it is that you lost or whatever's holding you back, it's obviously definitely tied to your heart because, you know, this is probably a head over heart decision that's holding you back, something you had to leave that was attached to your, deeply rooted in your emotions, and it's probably holding you back. You know, I understand, you know, it's hard, but, you know, I've been there, but I've definitely just recently had to pull myself right out of some BS. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was my pride that helped me. I was just too proud to let myself be held back by what was holding me back. So, you know, I don't know. I'm not telling you to be prideful. I'm just saying, like, you know, just relating, you know? Okay, so, yeah, Spirit probably definitely wants you to tap into your inner wisdom for sure. This new feeling, spirituality, intuition is here with the Ace of Cups. And I think, okay, Spirit says, you know, you have all these new feelings and this spirituality and your intuition that you should be using right now, okay? So, you know, maybe you should tap into that inner strength, you know? Think of, do you really want to throw yourself away or keep holding yourself back? You know what I'm saying? Your Nine of Cups is here. Your wish fulfillment is here, ready for you. Your emotional fulfillment, your happiness, everything that you always wanted is here waiting for you. And, you know, I'm just wondering why some of you want to kind of be in this very dark, self-hating kind of space to have something resolved. Like, if it was going to be resolved, you know, it would have happened. But, you know, who knows what the winds of fate will bring you, Virgo. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what that's going to look like. And then a swift decision is needed. Swift action, quick thinking. Spirit wants you to act quickly, or that's what's needed. So, you know, because this is fated, there's going to be a lot of things helping to move you forward. Anything else, Spirit, for Virgos? Anything clear and concise, Virgos? For Virgos. Okay, I'm gonna just take those. Why not? We've been doing it this whole time. Okay, so we got the Seven of Pentacles here. This card is about failure. And it's kind of about, like, the card, it says failure, and that's what you feel. You feel like you failed because the card itself isn't about failure, but that's just what you feel in the inside. But there's this hard work, perseverance, and diligence that's needed for something. Maybe that's the reason Spirit wants to help move you forward. I mean, with this fate, you know, some fate is needing you to move forward because your hard work, perseverance, and diligence is needed in another area of your life. So I'm kind of feeling intuitively drawn to say this, so I'm going to just say it. Think about, you know, whoever this resonates with, if it's resonating, think about what it is in life that you should be putting your attention toward. Now ask yourself, is the issue that needs resolving worth you throwing yourself away? Because, you know, self-loathing, judgment, instead of awakening and realizing what's right and you know, dealing with what truth and reality is, the opposite is happening. You're like saying, oh, I don't want to see it, I doubt it, I hate myself. Like self-loathing, it's like you're basically throwing yourself away. If you think about it, like that's pretty much what that's about. It's like, you know, when you're in a bad breakup or something, you're just like, oh, woe is me, I'm done with everything. It's like, okay, but what about your, you know, the things in your life that matter? It pretty much is what I'm saying. So, you know, take it as it resonates for whoever that may resonate for. I hope something pulls you out. I know it will, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. People get murdered in the street. All I'm saying, y'all, I don't know if it has anything to do with that. And if it is, you know, ignore what the heck I'm finna say next, because it doesn't apply to you if you're grieving and if you're going through a hard time. But, you know, maybe it might even still, you know. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It's kind of harsh, so trigger warning. If you know, you might want to skip through or pause it if you're in a sensitive space. You know, if you feel like you can break if you hear the wrong thing. But what the heck was I even? What was I about to say? Sorry, like it's there because I mean what I'm saying, but I think it was channeled. That's why I forgot. Fuck. You gotta pull yourself out of this shit, man. Pull yourself out of this shit. That's what I was gonna say. It's too much shit going on in the world. There's people literally being killed and murdered in the streets. There's people out there risking their lives to fight for a cause, to change the world, to change the way that things are. And there's going to be more and more stuff happening. So if Spirit is calling you to your purpose, to your mission, no wonder why this card is here, Fate, Wheel of Fortune. Because Spirit is trying to put you in a fortunate position to take your place in the world. Not only is this going to help in the world, I keep seeing 1717, so I'm gonna just go ahead and say that y'all should look that number up, 1717. But if Spirit is calling you, because that's the reason you're a fucking human and you're on this earth, most likely, if you're watching this video, you need to get in your position so that you can help. Whatever it is that you lost, fuck it. We lose things. Oh well, get over it. I'm not trying to be judgmental. I'm trying to give you tough love. I'm not judging where you are. I've been there. I've been depressed for years. But one thing I don't regret it, because it made me who I am, and it taught me something important that I feel like I'm supposed to help others in that position. But when my friend helped me snap out of that depression, I was so grateful to him. To this day, I still am. I feel like I owe him a piece of my life. You know what I'm saying? And I almost get mad at myself when I think of all the time I spent depressed. I had valid reason to be depressed because I lost my mother. My whole family was thrown, me and my brothers, everything was thrown off track because of it. I almost threw my life away for that. If it ain't something like that you're struggling with, even then you should probably, you know, work to pull yourself out of depression, because depression, just when it gets worse, is just harmful. It eats away at you're like dead, even though you're still alive. You know, some people die before they actually die, and that's what depression does. I've been there. I'm not speaking on something I don't know. If it's not something like that, get yourself together fucking quick. Stop that crying. If it's over a relationship, honey, please. You know, if it's some other shit that's like super valid, you know, life or death, or just like crazy stuff, like, I recommend just finding some help. Find somebody who will listen. Journal. You know, ask your guides for help and for strength. Spirit says you have strength. Tap into your strength. You have literal new knowledge and all these awakenings. Spirit is literally giving you everything you need to come out of the place that you're in. 9 of Cups. Like, what? People wish that this card comes out in their reading. They wish this card comes out in their reading, and it's here for you. Just saying. I'm gonna go ahead and let this video be 25 minutes because I want to get more out here. But then, oh yeah, I'm sorry. We also have the Hermit card in reverse. So this is about loneliness, isolation, and losing your way. That's exactly what I'm saying. You're isolating yourself. Some of you are out there are lonely. You're losing your way. And I just want to challenge you. I'm saying all of this out of love. Please understand that. I'm not one of those people who want to just fix everybody because I don't have nothing to do with myself. No, I have definitely healed myself enough to not be that, you know, one of those people in life. I really rather not. You know, I'm here because this is my purpose, and this genuinely gives me helps me feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose, which is me doing my duty towards the Creator and towards you know, the greater good, which is what I care about. Now, this is just what it is. I'm just gonna be a channel, you know what I'm saying? But it comes from a pure place, an honest place. My intentions are to help pull as many people out of that dark, scary ass energy as possible, because dark entities, all they want to do is feed on on those heavy dark emotions, and that's some whole other shit. But you know, I'm gonna actually make a video about that soon, so you know, be on the lookout. But you know, this is not the time for that, because there's too much going on in the world for too many people to start getting depressed over things, especially petty things, you know? So anything else, Spirit, you gotta get yourself out of isolation. Get outside. Get around somebody you trust, a pet, something, someone, you know, because you're losing your way. Losing your way, when I hear somebody losing their way, I don't take that lightly. That's scary to me, because it's on me. You're slipping away, you know? We need you. I'm big on that. Maybe I should say more of that. Like, we need you. I just want to speak life into you. We need you. Relationships, that stuff is not worth it. It's not worth it. There's billions of people on this damn planet. Many countries, many states, many different places, many things to do. Even if it seems scary, or you may be someone's going through self-loathing and, you know, emotional baggage, let that shit go. Pick yourself up. You know, there's so much to do in this life. There's so much to see, so much to do. Regardless of the negativity happening, there's still so much to do and so much to see. I'm just saying. And we have a purpose to fulfill as well, you know. Anything else, Spirit, for Virgo? Anything else, Spirit, for Virgo? Clear and concise for Virgo. Anything else for Virgo, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit, for Virgo? Anything else going forward? Anything else going forward? Going forward, Spirit, clear and concise. Okay, thanks, Spirit. Oh my goodness gracious, my hands. I'm literally sitting here swollen. I'm 24 and I have literally chronic illness that affects older people. Every time I tell someone about it or go to my, you know, anyone, they're like, oh, this is some older people. Don't you think I know that? You know, my parents, their parent, you know, my mom, her mom, they probably didn't have the best diet, you know. Their bodies made my body. So of course I have to pick up the pieces of their bad health choices, because I've been pretty healthy for a majority of my life, but I'm still dealing with it. I'm not throwing my life away because I'm you know, if y'all knew the half of what I was going through, honey, come on. I ain't throwing my life away. I got too much to do. Because for sure what I'm going through has put me in a place where I wanted to give up multiple times. How about I say that? Almost every other day, I have at least 2 minutes where I question if I want to give up or not because of my health issues. It's not worth it. Whatever it was, it's probably not worth it like you think. These will be my last 2 cards that I read, by the way. So we got the Death card here in reverse, and I don't mean to go on y'all like this, but Spirit is just have it coming out of me. There's so much going on, you know. And y'all need this. I got the feeling y'all need this, so I hope it helps. I feel like sometimes Virgos have to be nagged. But you got the Death card here. Those little deaths or those big deaths, someone's avoiding it. They're avoiding that transition. I got the feeling Spirit has a lot of beauty for you with this 9 of Cups here. Swift action is needed so you can get it. But you're going to have to go through death. You're resisting it. You're afraid of change. You're afraid to move forward from whatever the old thing was. But let me tell you, if you're scared of change, you have died before you actually, you had a spiritual death before a physical death. If you're scared of change, you're afraid of death. You're afraid of any kind of change. And that kills you. Being stagnant. The 9 of Wands is here. This will be the last time you go through this. Spirit is telling me right now that this reminds me of that moment, I've had a few times where, you know, I've questioned whether I want to give up or not, but there was times when I actually wanted to go through with like suicide. I'm not going to get that too deep in that, but this whole thing is like oozing the energy of that. Like somebody is really wanting to give up on something, either their life, their purpose, their mission, love, caring, being, you know, whether to be, have a heart or be cold-hearted, all of that shit. It might sound petty, but it matters because it literally directly affects your quality of life. And that's why I care so much to talk to you like I'm talking to you, Virgo. This is the last time you're going to go through this. When you get through this, because you will, Spirit is not going to give up on you. You got the 9 of Cups here. You got the Wheel of Fortune here. It's fated. It's fated. It's in the cards, honey. Before you were even brought to this planet, it was in the cards for you to make it through this situation. Better believe that, okay? So, yeah, okay. So we got the Strength card here. Well, it's not the Strength card. It's the 9 of Wands, but this card is about strength because it's your last stand. You have grit. You have resilience. You're going to make it through whatever this is that you're going through, Virgo. I promise you that. I know it. The cards don't lie. It's not my opinion. It's a spirit. You got Wheel of Fortune here. You got 9 of Cups here. You got the Ace of Cups here. Spirit's going to come right through and swoop you up. Yeah. It'll be you saving you because you have this card here, Strength card. But it'll be Spirit coming through you and helping you. Ask for help. If you're watching this video, you must be spiritual in some type of way. Ask Spirit for help. Say, help me, Spirit. Help me be strong. I promise you're going to... I don't like making promises, guys. I don't throw that word around loosely. I do it. That's why I'm sitting here okay. My life could have been done many times ago. Many times ago. But I'm sitting here doing readings for people because I love people. And I love myself. And I want to fulfill my purpose. And I want to live life. So I hope you choose to do the same thing, Virgo. Ask for strength, ask for help. You will be helped, you will be guided. I wish you all nothing but the best, literally. Obviously, I care because I wouldn't be sitting here looking like I do just to give you a reading. I love you guys. I love you. So, I hope it gets better. I'm sending you so much love, so much love. Peace. I'll see you in the next one, Virgos. If anybody needs any personal support or those free mini readings that I do, please hit me up. I will drop my information in the description box. One free, one per person if you are really open to receiving it. If not, I might have to skip over you. I just did it to one person just yesterday. So yeah, I love you. See you in the next one. Peace.